Hey everyone, this is Ermaine from Wildfire Productions, bringing you part 2 to the Soul Silver walkthrough, and we are going to start straight away by walking into this grass and seeing our Huthoot. Yes, and I'm going to skip the battle because it is very boring, and I won, and I gained 24 experience points, and we are going to continue and hopefully find no more Pokemon. Yet we find another Pokemon, and it is another Huthoot, and we are going to skip this battle, and we are going to gain another 24 experience points, and we are going to move on from this section and hopefully see no more Pokemon. And if we're lucky, yes we are lucky, and we see no more Pokemon, and we are going to head to the next town on the way back to New Bark Town to see our Professor Elm and show him the Pokédex and tell our mother that we are heading on a grand adventure to defeat all the Pokemon gyms and defeat the Pokemon League. But first thing we have to do is we're going to have to head to the Pokemon Center and heal up Cyndaquil. And if Nurse Joy would let me press A on her so she heals my Pokemon, that would be great. There we go, guys. Okay, yes, I would love to restore my tired Pokemon to full health. Let's do this, and it should only take a couple of seconds, and then we're out of here. And yes, here we go. Let's leave this place and get on to battling our rival. And yeah, let's go. It's a bit laggy. Oh, that's why Diablo has popped up, and I'm going to close that now, and there we go. Sorry about that, guys. And we are going to now battle our rival for the first time. So I believe I'm going to use a smoke screen method of just spamming smoke screen, then using tackle to defeat him, and maybe I'll chuck in a Leer or something as well just to make it a bit quicker. So here we go. We are challenged by Passerby Boy, who I will later name Ace. Cyndaquil, let's use smoke screen, and yes, there we go. I'm pretty sure I can defeat my rival pretty easily at this level, seeing he is 2 levels under me, so he has a disadvantage here, but has the advantage with his moves. But hopefully he doesn't use anything like water gun. I don't think he has it at that level anyway. Smoke screen. Let's chuck that. Let's probably, I don't know, let's use Leo. That should make it a lot quicker for us to defeat Totodile and move on to New Bark Town. So we are going to now start using tackle. And it missed, unfortunately. Just gonna go ahead again and use tackle. There we go. Let's use tackle again. I'm just going to keep using tackle because that's the most effective move. Ember is not going to do anything to Totodile, seeing it's a water type Pokemon. Yes, tackle. And Totodile is defeated, and we gain 70 experience points and gain a level. And in the process, we gain quite a few points in health and special attack. So this is actually quite beneficial for Cyndaquil, seeing it is a special attack kind of Pokemon, not a physical one. So yes, I believe all the starters in this generation are actually more special attack based because of, for example, Totodile, Hydro Pump, and Cyndaquil, Flamethrower. And maybe Magneto, Leaf Storm, or whatever you call it. It might be Razor Leaf, I don't know. I think they're both moves, so I don't know which one it learns. So let's continue. And no, I do not want to remove my quarter. Let's continue to Route 29, I believe it is called, and hopefully we encounter not many Pokemon on the way, because I want to get this done as quickly as possible, because I recorded this before and I literally got a Pokemon every 5 seconds, and I'm going to skip this Rattata battle and I gained 16 experience points, and we are going to now move on and hopefully see no more Pokemon after this. And at the moment I will try use, or not use, the potion that is up here. If I correctly believe there should be a potion here somewhere that will greatly benefit us, and there is a Pokeball, and it is a potion. There we go, I was correct. Now we're going to move to New Bark Town and talk to the professor about the mystery egg that Mr. Pokemon has given us. And yes, we are finally here, guys. We are finally here, and that is probably the longest time it has ever taken me to get to one starter point to another starter point in my entire Pokemon career, except for where you go from the Pokemon League tunnel place, forgot what it's called, haven't played this game in about 6 months, to the actual Pokemon League. I believe it's called I have no idea what it's called actually, and Place Offer just accused us of stealing Pokemon, and now Lyra has come to defend us, and we are now going to give the name of our rival, and I am going to call him Ace, just because that is the first thing that popped into my mind. And we shall continue to go along with the storyline when the emulator wants to accept that I've actually typed it in, and there we go. Yes, Ace was his name. And no problem for helping with your investigation. And there we go. So let's continue on with the rest of the story. Come on. No, Lyra, we don't need to, we don't really care. Let's go. Yep. There we go. Okay, now let's talk to Professor Elm about the Mr. Pokemon's discovery, the mystery egg, which I believe is a Togepi or something like that. I can't quite remember. And we will get it later. I believe he calls us up when we like defeat the first gym or whatever. After we talk to that chick, I don't know, one of those 7 chicks, and he's telling us to take the gym challenge and defeat the Pokemon League. So that is what we are going to do. It is a walkthrough, and we are probably going to talk to Mum. Yes, we are going to talk to Mum right now, so we can get on with our adventure into the world of Pokemon in the Johto region, and defeat the Pokemon League and capture every single legendary Pokemon, because that is going to be the sub-series to this series. And yes, I would love you to store my prize money, because then I'm not going to spend it on one gym for no reason. There we go. Don't know if you receive interest or compound interest, because this is a Pokemon game, so probably not. Now we're going to continue back to try get to the first town, but before we do that, we're going to have to speak to Lyra, and she's going to have to show us how to not defeat but capture a Pokemon. Even though we know how to do this, this is part of the story, so we're going to do it. and we are going to watch from outside, and it kind of looks like they're just jumping up and down, so she would probably just show us what it's like in FP mode. I'm not quite sure if it's actually FP mode or third person mode, I'm not quite sure, because you're kind of first person, then you're not first person, so yeah, up to you guys, whatever floats your boat really. And she's going to get one hit on that Rattata and magically capture it for us in demonstrational purposes, because she has some kind of amazing Pokemon trainer that probably uses some kind of magical spell or something like that to capture a Pokemon, because I have never ever caught a Pokemon on that much in my whole entire Pokemon life. So she's going to capture that, and she is probably like in most versions going to give us 5 Pokemon balls so we can capture the rest of our team. But as you guys know, you can't just use Pokemon balls, you're going to need to use Ultra Balls, Dust Balls, all those kind of things just to get all the Pokemon that you want. And this is the end of an episode, or part 2 guys, and see you later. And if you want to see the next video, just click it and it will come up in a new tab. See you later.